group of us got together. There was a total of 6 of us got together at the community center. A couple people weren't riding today, so we got me leading the group here. We got Kyle, and we'll introduce you to Kyle and introduce you to his Blue Striker, beautiful bike. Then we got Marshall and Lynn also behind us on a 650 Bergman, so we'll introduce you to them as well. But so it's going to be 4 of us on 3 bikes, totally different style of bikes. Kind of interesting because me on the full dresser, you got Kyle on the Striker, which again we'll see that in a little while. I actually had one, bought a 14, had that for 5 years, same color as his, but it's more of a muscle cruiser. He actually bought it with a fairing on the front, batwing style, and then riding 2 up behind us with the Bergman with Marshall and Lynn, and people trying to get stupid with a golf cart. Aye. But anyway, try to keep the positivity, I guess. So again, it's gonna be three bikes, 4 of us riding. We're gonna be heading over the hill right now from South Edmiston over into Edmiston. We're gonna hit some county roads, some state roads. We're gonna show you Canadarago Lake as well as Otsego Lake as we kind of make a loop around. We're gonna get closer to where Marshall and Lynn live, and they'll be splitting off and heading back home from there. They're in the Gilbertsville area, and then Kyle will split off when we get back down into Berlin. So we'll take you along, show you some of the sights along the way, and this video is basically, it's going to be kind of a day and on a Saturday what I do. This is what I think is a beautiful area. Nice little valleys here and there, hills, rolling hills, nothing mountainous or anything crazy like that, but just the rolling hills and valleys of central New York. We'll be turning here on Otsego County 16, heading over to what could be a confusing town. No one really seems to know why, but the name of the lake is Canadarago Lake, but the name of the town that is on it is called Schuyler Lake. There is no Schuyler Lake because it's Canadarago Lake, but for some reason I don't know if it's township, hamlet, whatever, but they call it Schuyler Lake. So we're going to be going up the back side of Schuyler Lake. The front side, a lot of camps on it and such, but it's just State Route 28. It's a nice trip up through there, but personally, I drive it all the time with a tractor trailer, so honestly, I would rather just roll along up the back road. Going to head that up to 20. Into Richfield Springs, probably stop there and grab a bottle of water. So here we are coming into that town I was telling you about. Schuyler Lake, just a small hamlet. But I laugh because again, it's named Schuyler Lake, but it's located on the southern tip of Canadarago Lake. Kind of odd the way they named it. A lot of older houses and such down through here. Kind of a, I don't know, as I would say, a rundown little hamlet, because there's still a lot of nice places as well, but definitely you can tell you're farther out in the sticks and there's a little less cash flow, and in general, if you're from the state of New York, you know how taxes are and how hard it is to have any money here, but it's kind of the way it is. It's really close to Cooperstown, and Cooperstown is kind of the leftist tax area of our area. So it's really high taxes and such because of the leftist government. They just want to blow a ton of money and raise your taxes to get the money back. But so we're going to be swinging up the back side of the lake, see some camps, maybe get you some footage hopefully of the water itself as we go up the, like I said, the back side of the lake. Always like this road. Might be a little bit difficult camera wise within the shade and the dark, but if you look over here you can see the lake somewhat. But like I said in the last video, I kind of, like I said 2 videos ago, I kind of like the county roads, the way that the trees kind of canopy over the road and get shady spots and bright spots. Again, not great for camera, but I really like it for just the riding aspect of it. And a lot less traffic out on this county road, and it's in pretty good condition. So I try to ride it, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a year if I can. A bunch of different roads like this I like to hit occasionally. Because you see a lot of small camps out here, a lot of older camps. This was really popular camp-wise back in like the 40s and 50s. Where a lot of the people didn't want to be right in Cooperstown, had a chance to buy a place or build a place, whatever, right on the water. So it became more popular. It's a little more popular yet on the other side, but the camps are pretty much right on top of each other. I mean, they're pretty close here as well, but these are, I would say, more of the nicer houses on this side, not just the small camps where the people would live year-round, not just short time during the summer. But like any lake or whatever, they're definitely right on top of each other because real estate definitely brings a premium here, especially being on the water. So we're back out here on Route 20, coming into a little intersection here with 80. That's Kyle on the side of the road, because I joke Kyle's got an ADD problem. He's got to hammer down and then wait, and then hammer down, then wait, and wait, and hammer down again, and then wait again, instead of just riding along with a group. But yeah, whatever. So we came into East Springfield, it is, and this is where sometimes it's tough when you're riding with someone who doesn't ride with a group, because when we passed him back there, he got caught behind another car and we had to get separated turning here. We had some cars between us, whereas if we'd stayed together we would have stayed together. But that aside, you know, proper riding etiquette, I guess. If you're with a group, stay as a group. And the other couple is with us on that 650 Bergman. They're not, she grew up in our area but didn't really get out much, especially the county roads, and she's been out of the area for quite a few years. Moved down to North Carolina, just moved back up to this area I guess over the winter, so trying to get reaccustomed to some of the back roads. And her husband, it's, you know, doing the operating of it, guarantee he's never been on any of these roads. So we don't want to take it too wild and hard down through these roads, because although he is an excellent rider, riding 2-up and riding roads you've never ridden before, it's a whole lot easier to just take it easy, run the speed limit, not do anything, I guess, wild, crazy, whatever. Just kind of ease along and enjoy your time out on the road. But you can see it through the trees. Glimmerglass Lake on the other side, also known as Otsego Lake. Can't see it real good through the trees, but that's kind of the breaks of being on this side. The other side you can see the lake really well, but the road itself is just, it's 35 miles an hour. It's heavily patrolled, and I don't know, to me it's not that fun of a ride, honestly. Still not a great view, but some view of the lake as the trees go shooting past. Just the last time I came down through here was before the leaves were on the trees in the spring, so had a lot better view. Didn't think about the fact that the trees were going to block the majority of the view. So I apologize for not getting you much of a view of Otsego Lake, but if you're in this area, central New York, come on down and check it out. While you're here, if you're interested in baseball, we got the Baseball Hall of Fame right in Cooperstown. There's a lot of museums, a lot of neat stuff. If you're into art, there's a Fenimore Art Museum, there's a Farmers Museum, a lot of little things like that in town. Some really neat shops and stuff that go along with baseball. You can spend a few days wandering around town and have a great time if that's what you're interested in. So all in all, it was a good ride. Enjoyed it. About 100 miles. Again, it was me on my 18 looter. Then my cousin Kyle, he was on his, I believe it was 2010 Yamaha Striker. And then it was Marshall and Lynn on a Bergman 650 that they were riding. So all in a good ride. Toward the end, we had to split up kind of quick because rain was coming in. We were starting to get sprinkles, so I didn't get the opportunity to introduce you to them, but we will definitely have time to do that coming up. We'll definitely make sure we do that. But got us a little bit of surprise for you, something going on tonight. A little concerned about the rain because this is weather depending sort of a thing, but hang right tight. Make sure we don't get rained out, because if we don't, we're going to have some good time tonight. Bike is tucked away, as you can obviously see. I'm in my pickup on my way to this undisclosed location, which you'll know in just a few moments. But either way, just wanted to check in with you, let you know that the ride went well, and onward to the next plan for the day. So catch up with you in a few. Oh yeah, here we are to Utica-Rome Speedway. It says racing Friday nights, but this is a special race. This isn't just normal weekly race. As you can see, we're not even time for hot laps yet. The place is jammed. The reason for that is we've got the 410 sprint cars coming up tonight. We've got that. We got the Sunoco big block modifieds. We've got the pro stocks. We got the 602 crate sportsmen. Got a great show lined up for tonight. I got VIP tickets, so let's go check this out.
DTV Show is also out there. Wilco Auto's here. What's number 0815. The intro also coming out. Ron Holmes, former modified champion here at the Speedway. They're out complete auto number 8215. Yeah, he's right here. It comes. We'll give a round of applause to the tow truck crew and all the officials. That 01 car was literally wrapped up in a tree. And off it goes. This man's going to take home $4,000. Your winner, Brian He's got another car. The winner's
So it's a couple days later now, and I'm at the house. Just want to congratulate guys like Justin Peck, who won the 410 sprint car race, and Larry White, who won the modifieds. Great run by both of them, full fields. And it was interesting that both fields had to have the qualifiers, and some people went home. And the winner of the sprint cars was also the man who went out in qualifying and set a new track record for Utica-Rome. We had some rain, and that made the track really tacky and sticky, and man, they got some serious bite and some drive off the corner. So congratulations to everybody that won that night, and I just want to thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I know I didn't get a lot of the racing because, let's be honest, I was there more to watch than I was to take video. So just thought I'd add a little bit of that into the end. And if these type of videos are something that you like, then I would ask that you would hit that like button and that you would subscribe and be part of the Paint Can channel. And until we get together next time, you ride safe and have a great day.